welcome back. So I have had about 5 days, I think, or something like that, since I've dealt with this swarm. They they've had a few days to kind of get acquainted. They seem to be coming in and out pretty well, but I'm hoping to do a treatment because tomorrow I need to go into these two other hives, take out the Formic Pro, and put a new Formic Pro in. Because I was doing the 20-day treatment. Because of that, I'm going to look to see how this hive is doing, and I'm going to debate and look into to see if I should also put a Formic Pro strip in here tomorrow as well. We'll see. I don't want to stress them out too much, but I do want to make sure that they don't have mites and cause havoc in my bee yard. So here we go. Okay, so not bad. It's still pretty docile. As always, I am starting with the furthest frame. It's pretty tight, so I'm going to try to not damage anything. Okay. In full disclosure, some of these frames I'm not particularly happy with. I had to build it myself. Ooh. It's kind of splitting a little bit, this wood. There we go. So that one's pretty good. Now to get the other one. There we go. That is always being very careful to not disturb too much, especially this first frame. Straight up. You do not want to roll anybody. It's definitely working it. Nothing yet on this at all. So it's pretty empty. Nothing really going on here. So today we're just checking for queen activity, because by now she should be laying in here. If there's no queen activity, I'm gonna put in a frame of eggs and help them out a little bit. Nothing on here either. This is from an old frame. You can see there's a queen cup on this one. But nothing on this frame. I do have a few bees that are starting to get mad at me. Nothing that I can't handle. So I'm hopeful that as we get further in, that we get some eggs more in the center. I had given them some empty stuff, but we will see. Being very careful. Pull straight up. there's no sign of eggs at all. So from here you can see that I'm checking out every single frame, pulling it out, looking at both sides, making sure that there are no signs of a queen or no physical queen at all. You can see I'm using the sunlight to make sure I can see all the way to the bottom of the cell to make sure I didn't miss anything. At this point, there really should be eggs dropped in the cells, but there are none. And when I noticed earlier is that they were very docile, which normally means they have really nothing to protect. And when they have nothing to protect, they tend to just be okay. If a hive goes queenless, sometimes they do get very, very defensive. But if they had nothing to start, it kind of seems like they never developed the need to protect anything in this hive. And empty. Yeah. So, no sign of a queen. And there were lots of warning signs with this one as I was going through it. No defense mechanisms, nothing for them to protect besides the honey that I gave them. And there's no larva, there's no eggs. There's pretty much nothing. So a little sad about this. Was hoping that they would be okay, but clearly they are not. So share with me your thoughts. Or what do you think I should do in this situation? I'll be posting this today so that I can get some feedback right away. But my thoughts are at least temporary tomorrow, putting a frame in there. But I might do a newspaper combine. I've never done them, but I've seen people do them. Probably into one of my weaker hives, just to try to get them some extra advantage to one of my hives so that we can go into winter strong.